Well, hello everybody. This is Russoft, and I'm joined today by...
Little Scout.
And today we are casting Loiko High Tempo, which is VK and Sushi, versus the Community Cat Party, or the Pizza Cat Party,
I
as we
like
call
that.
them.
I like the cat with the pizza.
Yeah. There's an internal joke. You can go back a few episodes to figure it out if you want. Anyway, so the CCP and Loiko High Tempo. How could I Leth? Anyway, they're going up against each other. This is from a few days back. I only got around to it today. If you have Saber caster sets, it'll be faster. I've been busy. Let's look at the map draft. We have Hyper Random Nomad versus picked by Loiko High Tempo with a ban of Pilgrims. How unfortunate. With a pick of Hideout by CCP and a ban of Mega Random. And then the admin pick was Black Forest. And Civ picks for Loiko High Tempo, Hindustani, Burgundians, Spanish, Italians, Khitans, Lithuanians, Japanese. For Bleh and Comrade. Oh, I forgot to introduce. The CCP is composed of Bleh and Comrade. And they picked Khmer, Cumans, Bohemians, Ethiopians, Dravidians, Malay, and Wei. I'm just thinking here about, Black Forest. We're going to probably see some closed map civs, probably like Burgundians. Khmer, likely, also on Black Forest. Humans on Black Forest. Maybe even Bohemians. One of those three. Trying to think. Hindustanis could be good. On Hideout, maybe Japanese. And Spanish versus let's say Ethiopians and Malay, maybe. And for Hyper Random Nomad, I don't know, Ethiopians have the no stone outposts, so maybe they would go Ethiopians there. I don't know. I don't know enough about Wei to comment on how they would be used. I know Lithuanians get the faster moving skirms and spears, I think it is. Yeah, are they faster moving? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, we'll get into the game. We'll start watching, and we'll see how it goes. So we've got Comrade and Bleh. Comrade is in green. Bleh is in yellow. He stole my color. How dare he? And they are the Wei and Bohemians. Wei, right? Double check that. We got Wei, right? Where do I see the name? How can I not see the Civ name? Oh, yeah, I'm incompetent. That's why. Wei and Bohemians versus Burgundians and Italians. Okay, I did figure Burgundians was a good closed map Civ, and I did mention Italians. So, I guess we didn't see Khmer here, nor did we see... We do have Bohemians. Okay. All right, so VK starts walling up, putting down walls pretty far forward in this narrow space. It doesn't look like there's going to be too much contention. VK does get his scout through to start scouting. Up north, Comrade is dropping down his walls, and then we have a house and palisade wall from Sushi. Comrade and Sushi are the weaker players of their respective teams, so I'm sure they're both glad to see each other across the walls. Comrade, oh, we got the central passageway here that is going to need to be walled. I don't know if Sushi sees that, but you could imagine a sneakville. VK's pointing it out to Sushi. Go wall that up. Sending... Not all the villagers. Whoa, what are we doing here? Okay. We're organized again. A misclick there. So 2 villagers are coming forward to wall there. Doesn't look like Bleh is trying to play any shenanigans. It doesn't look like we're getting any sneakvilles. VK is here to support. And
Sneakvilles.
yeah, so they're going to fight this off. And now are they going to wall further south? There's a couple of boars here that they could pick up if they walled further down. Now, if you're being very aggressive, you could wall across like right here, and that way you retain this entire passage to yourself as well as those Not boars. These are tapirs, right? Yeah. Tapir? I don't know. Tapeworm? Um, all right. Sushi's walking forward. Is he going to try and grab the tapirs? What's going on here? Blah has his scout now. And... Alright. What's Sushi going to do? Yeah, we're going to lose this villager. It's villager plus scout. VK is coming, but he's going to be too late. This villager's going to die, I think. What? What is she attacking? She's attacking the air. What on earth happened there? That was weird. Alright, Blah loses his scout. And Sushi is gonna... Oof. Are you gonna pull this off? That's a weak villager. De-aggro.
Huh? Yeah.
Alright, little scout's got work to do. She'll be back. Oh no! The tapir runs back. Oh boy. Well, nice attempt. I think both are going to return back. Blah's going to get them both. Well, that was a lot. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Not a lot of work. That's a lot of work. I'm not sure if it's really worth that food, but what do I know? Let's take a look at idle eco here. We've got idle eco of 3.4% for Sushi, 7.7 for Comrade, 3.7 Blah, 2.8 for VK. Idle TC time for Sushi is already almost 2 minutes, 1.148. VK 53 seconds, Blah only 34 seconds, Comrade 50 seconds. So CCP has done a better job of keeping their eco busy, which is going to be better in the long run here. Yeah, and this game is all about the eco, so it's not looking great for low eco, high tempo, but we shall see. Now, full disclosure, I did see the score. I had to update the standings. You know, I waited a couple days, but I really couldn't just keep delaying updating the standings, so I have updated the standings, which means I looked at the score. I know who wins. So I will try to cast this as if I don't know, and I don't actually know who wins. Yeah. Suffice to say, I don't know details. I just know the final score, but I will try to not provide too many spoilers. Blah is already outposting. And we have a click up already to feudal from Blah. This guy, I know his elo shows 1257 right there, but I feel like he's significantly better than 1257. He was out at 13 something for a while there, but he plays extremely solid. Either that or like some of the better players he's played against have fallen off significantly since their peak. All right, little scout's back and she's going to control the camera, so if it's all over the place, you know who to blame.
Hey.
Looks like Sushi is attacking Blah's walls, just irritating him. Comrades clicked up to feudal, and they're both clicked up on 23 and 24 bills, a pretty standard and fast castle. Maybe not so crazy moving the camera around.
Hey.
Sushi's at 23 vills now, finally. Like I said, quite a bit of idle eco, idle TC time, 2 minutes 30 seconds, so behind by like 5 villagers worth of time. So we should see the click up. Yeah, there's the click up. VK's clicked up at 27 villagers with a minute and 13 second idle. So still Blah and Comrade have much more solid eco in terms of just keeping their TCs busy. Let's talk strategy. VK, I presume, is going to boom into hand cannoneer and cavalier. Probably he'll just go imp and go into paladin The hand cannoneers can support the paladins by fighting pikes or the halberdiers. What does Blah get? Natalie, can you mouse over this little scout? Mouse over the shield right there. So we have, it looks like, yeah, there's halberdier. Halberdier? Or is that pike? Can you mouse over this icon right here? No. Yeah, mouse there and then down to right there. Halberdier. Okay, so halberdier is a tech that they get. They only get 2 armor upgrades. It shouldn't matter. It's mostly bonus damage. Okay, you can keep watching now. So yeah, hand cannoneers against those halberdiers from Blah. There is also the Flemish militia. I don't really know if we're going to see them played in this. I saw Secretary playing with Flemish militia in their league game with I'm Gonna Die versus was it this team or was it another team? I don't remember. I think it was that was Harya and Piment, I think, where I saw the Flemish militia. I don't know how Flemish militia might play into this. I don't play with Flemish militia as the Burgundians. All right, we've got stone walls from Sushi. So no interest in aggro yet. Or it looks like we're gonna just wall up and be passive for now. Comrade does have a couple villagers forward here and has deleted his palisade and is going to tower. So they're a bit of aggro. Bohemians, I know they get a bonus on their... They get a bonus for their spear line, 25% more bonus damage. Okay, so that would actually be useful against Burgundians, but they're facing off against Italians. They're not likely to go cavalry, so... but the Italians do get the condottiero, which would be valuable here against the gunpowder of the Hussite wagons. I don't know if it applies to the Hufnitsa, but we shall see. Yeah, interesting. Oh, now villagers are walled in, though. Yeah, stonewalling from both teams and a tower just to be irritating, I guess. Comrade and Blair are up to castle age, 16 minutes, 40 seconds or so. You can take the mouse again. And VK is about to be up. Sushi has clicked up. They'll be up eventually. We're looking at 29 and 28 villagers for Blair and Comrade versus 27 and 30 for Sushi and VK. I just realized that my scoreboard is wrong. Not statistics.
It's wrong? How?
It's not the right format. It needs to be best of 3. I don't know how that got changed.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Anyway, VK has stonewalled, and Blah is also going to stonewall. And he's dropped down a second TC. Comrade's dropping down a second TC. As I speak, you can, go over. Yeah, we've got a TC there on gold and wood. And VK is also dropping down a TC. We can go take a look at that. 2 TCs are being dropped down immediately from VK. One on stone there, and another on gold and wood. And we have a bunch of signals there in the middle of the map. And this is just stone walls. So, we got a tower attacking still here. So still CCP is ahead in terms of vil count. We're going to go take a look at resources collected here for a second while we wait. Under eco, and it's pretty even. Actually, VK is ahead, even though he's got fewer villagers. Ahead of Comrade, and Blah is actually got the least resources collected of those 3 players. Normally, Blah would be well ahead, I would feel. But give him time, and we'll see some momentum. Burgundians, we're going to probably see Cav. Do we see... I don't see stables yet. Monastery to pick up relics, I guess. We're walled up like crazy here. Walled up like this. Walled up here. We got a boom going on for Comrade. 3 TC boom. And 3 TCs for Blah. Vil count is... let's just say low eco, high tempo is falling behind just a tad. Largely, I believe. Oh, boy. Yeah, Sushi's lagging quite badly in villager count. So that's not great. Yeah, you know, Black Forest. Comrade is a Michi aficionado. You can see his score is tied with Bleh, and you can see their elos. So he thrives on closed maps. He plays way better on closed maps like this because he knows how to boom. We got a castle going up here defensively behind the walls. I'm not sure if a trebuchet could still range that. Well, that's what, 8 range? Yeah, Treb could maybe still range that. Anyway, but you can see that... actually, VK is still ahead in terms of villager count, but I think in resources collected, we're going to see... they're still actually all tracking together, so... all have a good mastery of their 3 TC boom. I'm actually surprised we're only seeing 3 TCs, to be honest. I was talking to Modi, who confesses to going 7 TCs, but that guy booms up to like 170 villagers, and often has no room for military. Everyone's getting their eco upgrades, it looks like. Double bit axe, bow saw for low eco, high tempo. We're getting wheelbarrow for comrade. Bleh is putting down his 4th TC, so he's going 4 TCs deep, and yeah, Bohemians. What do Bohemians do? I'm guessing Hussite Wagon, Hoofnitsa, Pikes. They are the halberdiers. They have extra bonus damage. For Italians, we're likely going to see Condottiero. So Sushi's going to have to get to Imp for that to be a thing. I don't know that... What do Wei do? Sorry, guys. What do Wei do? They do... cavalry. Oh yeah, they've got tiger cav, and then yeah, okay, so they got tiger cav, so you could see the gen crossbow up against tiger cav. So honestly, it feels like they're kind of mismatched. Sushi wants to be coming down here to attack Bleh, but has some defensive options against comrade. VK, let's see, he's going to be cavalry into cavalry. I don't know, I guess we'll see how it goes. 3 TC, still 2 TCs for Sushi. 43 villagers, 76 for VK, 81 for Bleh, 71 for comrade, and still no clicks. Oh yeah, you know what, we do have an imp click. Sushi and VK are clicked to imp at the same time, more or less. Blez just grabbing a bunch of his eco techs now. And he is now leading in villager count. We're at 87 to 79. Sushi's finally going 3 TCs. Better late than never, I guess. Sold a bunch of wood. Bless sold a bunch of wood for gold. Bought food. I guess just to keep... oh, to go up to Imp. Okay, he bought Imp. He's on his way. Everyone's going to be up by the 30-minute mark, so... pretty decent Imp times for everybody. Not a lot of pressure. It's been pretty quiet this game. That makes sense. I'm a little bit surprised VK has not pushed. If I were to be backseat driving, I would say don't let Blab boom. VK does aggression best. He doesn't do well sitting back like this, so I feel like maybe he'd have been better served by just smashing through earlier, but what do I know? Sushi is now taking a mangonel to this watchtower. Not really anything behind that. Alright, low eco high tempo is Imp. What are they going to do with Imp? No production buildings for Sushi. Oh, okay, except for the siege workshop. VK's making a castle. Maybe go unique unit. What's it they get? The Coustillier. Coustillier. Oh, Burgundian Vineyards. Okay. So I guess that gives you gold off your farms. I think it's just slowest trickle. I can take a look at eco. I can still, everyone's still tracking together. VK still is tracking ahead though. So even though he calls himself low eco, high tempo, he seems to know how to boom still. The problem with this is you know, this is 2 solid ecos against 1 solid eco. This is my problem on this map too, is I play like sushi on Black Forest. I don't have the same boom, and you need to have a solid boom. Unless you're going highly aggressive. Okay, 4th TC, but it's, I don't know, it's kind of late in the game. We're only on 56 villagers here. 120 villagers for Blah, so Blah boomed up quickly. He may go to 140, we'll see. I'm actually surprised that Comrade's only on 96 villagers. Got siege workshops for the, yeah, there's bombard cannon. Hussite wagons. And it looks like the push has begun. VK is signaling. He sees, oh yeah, siege workshops. So he's warning him about what is about to come. Has Bless started producing? He started producing, it looks like Tiger Cav. Oh, Jambe Rider. Okay, never mind. Okay. So he's going Cavalry Archers and Traction Treb. I guess they don't get the Trebuchet. What does this do? Tuntian? Soldiers passively produce food. Mounted units +4 melee armor. Huh. Alright. It's makes for tanky mounted units. Parthian tactics. Bloodlines. Yeah, you're gonna want ballistics. We've got unique tech here. Hussite reforms. Oh, that was unclicked. I don't remember what Hussite reforms does. I think it helps the monastery. Monks and monastery technologies cost. Yeah, that would only matter if you're going heavy into monks. I'm seeing HC, Skirm. And then I don't know what the advantage to Hufnitsa is over Bombard Cannon. I think they're just maybe higher HP, more damage. I'm not sure. Lots of upgrades coming in. We are going to be looking at infantry from Sushi, it looks like. Yeah, the Condottiero, that makes sense. Yep. There we go. VK is going Paladin. I would expect that. I do wonder if we're going to see... Yeah, we've got Hand Cannoneer too. Alright. Hey, I called that one. I mean, it's not too surprising with Burgundians. They have bonus on their gunpowder. Oh, and Blad just deleted. Or was that VK? I wasn't paying attention. They both could be wanting to push right about now. It looks like we are nearly pop capped for both of them. I'm not sure. So Blair looks like he's going to push this way up towards Sushi. And Comrade's breaking in here. We got the condos. What are they weak to, these guys? They've got low pierce. So they're probably anti-gunpowder, but they're probably not anti-archer. I mean, +3 is not nothing, but it's a 0 +3. And are we going to see the walls go? Oh, alright, here comes the Cav. Traction shrubs are going to go down. All of them. What's Blood doing? He's not paying attention. Yeah, those all died. You basically got those for free for the cost of, what, 2-3 paladins? Maybe a few light cav. Alright, I don't know what wins this. They've got so much melee armor, apparently. Oh, lost the Treb. Sushi's not having a good day. Comrade is in. And yeah, I mean, you got the wrong composition here against these guys. So I am liking Sushi's position with the condo. Now, if VK can break into the soft belly of Blah, he could break him. We shall see. I don't know. This is not looking good for Blah. He's going to lose a bunch of villagers here, repair villagers. We're seeing a military count heavily in favor of VK and Sushi. Eco edge for CCP. And the condos are just walking all over. Maybe we're gonna get some raiding with these guys. They're not Huskarls though, right? Like they die to art arrows. Do they? Yeah, VK is pushing Blah hard. Now, I would suggest you wipe out Blah and then swing north to help your teammate. But that would just be me. Got a panic castle in the rear here. There's no military left for CCP. They've got 14 units. So I'm a little bit surprised to see this. I would have thought CCP had this game. I mean, it's not over. It's not over. Not by a long shot. But this is looking pretty rough for Blah. And VK's score is just taking off, so... yeah. Okay, and now Sushi... or not Sushi, VK's up here supporting his teammate. Yeah, you're gonna need more, I think, than just Condo. Yeah, he's making siege, that's right. I think Blah's dead. What, how many villages does he have? He has 38 villages. He's dead. Blah's done. He's toast. And Comrade will be next. But you gotta wipe Blah out. You can't let him reboom. What's his resources look like? Yeah, he still has plenty of resources. So he can still be a thorn in your side if you let him reboom. So you gotta get in here and you gotta deal with him. But, I mean, this game looks like it goes to Lowdown Legend. Or, sorry, not Lowdown. Lowdown Legends has done their games. As is... who else? Who else finished their games recently? Oh, I think it was VK and Sushi. This was their last game to play, so they're now done too. There's a few of us that have 2 matches left. I'm Gonna Die has 1 match left. A few teams that are a little behind. Tarapalos, I think, has only 2 matches left. Winter Zeus still has a bunch left, so they gotta get on that. Shoveler's team's got a bunch left. Coca's team's got a bunch left, so yeah. Blah's dead. He's no more villagers. He just got completely wiped out. Wow, that was very, very efficient. Yeah, now Calm is 2v1. Blah is completely dead. Surprised they haven't resigned yet. Yeah, I mean, TC's dead. He's got nothing. Blah is... got no units. He's defeated. I mean, he technically still has a production building somewhere. But, I mean... yeah. And Calm's next. Okay, I'm gonna speed up a little bit because this game's over. There's no way Comrade returns from this. Sorry, there's no way this team returns. Yeah, it's done. Game over. All right, that was not what I expected. Yeah, Blood died very fast. That was... just got pummeled. Let's watch the next one. Let's see if we can do this way. And we will open up the next one. Game 2. Load replay. Actually, let's just quickly take a look. So, CCP will pick their map, and looks like that would be Hideout. So, Game 2. Hideout. I'm liking, so, you know, it was an upset. On Black Forest, I would have expected Comrade and Black to take the game. They're both a lot better on closed maps, I feel. Or, like, Comrade's really good on closed maps, and Sushi's eco just was lagging, and I just expected them to take the game, but VK was just so devastating with his attack. Just took out Black completely. So that was an upset to me. So now we're on Hideout. This is CCP's pick of map. And I guess we're going to see what happens. It's a more open map. I think that favors VK. I feel like he's more aggressive. I know Blair likes closed maps. I know Comrade likes closed maps. It's not to say they can't play open maps by any means. And Sushi, I don't have a great feel for their preference on maps. But anyway, so we've got VK here, Ketons. I've seen him play Ketons a bunch on this map, but that doesn't mean I know what strat he's going for. Spanish for Sushi. That would suggest some castle age aggression, a fast castle into conks is what I would expect. Maybe fast castle into a castle drop. Got Bleh as Cumans. You can do some aggressive stuff with Cumans. You can drop down multiple archery ranges or stables in feudal age. I don't know how much damage you're gonna find. You could take map control, I suppose. I don't know if we're going to see much in... He may play it like a closed map. He may go for a feudal boom. So I guess we'll find out. Yeah, Comrade is Khmer. Now, I don't know what we're going to see. Maybe we're going to see some weird hijinks. Some tree cutting. You could, like... Palisades aren't very difficult to break through in the first place. You could see a situation where you just cut the trees along the edge. I'm surprised they didn't do Khmer for Black Forest. Not the cleanest border I've ever seen. We got some... Oh, this is a pain. Pushing deer through this? What a nightmare. We got Sushi. We talked about Sushi and his strat. We talked about Comrade. VK, Ketons. Infantry +2 attack versus ranged soldiers. We got, the Liao Dao. That's, I think it's a high pierce armor unit. Strong versus cavalry and infantry. Oh, weak versus ranged soldiers. So it shows how well I know these DLCs. There's skirm, spearmen, and scout cavalry train... and upgrade faster. Heavy CAs available in Castle Age. I've heard people say that's not really worth the effort. Or they're not very strong. They don't scale well because they're missing some upgrades. So, like, they don't have maybe Parthian tactics or bloodlines. Or I don't remember. Yeah, they don't have bloodlines. Archery. Yeah, they do have Parthian tactics. So, anyway. We're going to speed forward a little bit. Even on eco so far, the first click up is Bleh at 18 pop. We're going to see Feudal Boom is my anticipation. Dark Age Farms from Sushi is... that's unfortunate. No, but this is the problem. Look at this. This is a mess. That... Yeah, I would have... If he had said my map is bugged, I would have allowed them to he would have known within the first 5 minutes. I would have said, just because deer are important, and to not be able to push them, I don't know. We might have some specific guidelines, but that's a pain. So yeah, these Dark Age farms are not great, and this is not. This hurts. That sucks. VK is already almost up to feudal as well. Comrade is also making Dark Age farms. Still has herdables. I would. Yeah, I mean, probably should have mentioned it earlier, Sushi. Yeah, that's too bad. But, I mean, people got to advocate for themselves if they're not willing to. Oh, Bless steals sheep. Maybe he felt bad. No, it didn't feel that bad. Huh. Now he's trying to escape. Yeah, I mean, okay, so in fairness, you just delete a wall segment and push the deer through that gap. So, you know, maybe the argument would be, no, this isn't unfair. You just delete a wall segment and push deer through there. I believe that that's how Bled does it, and I've seen others do it that way. So, you know, you got to make do sometimes with the map that's given to you. Yeah, you're gonna lose this fight, Bleh. Yeah, run. Alright, VK is going aggro here. Can't have Bleh booming. I don't know if you're going to be able to do a whole lot to him. They're just putting down houses in front of the gate. He likes to go spears, I've noticed. So, Comrade is fast castling, already clicked up. That's what you... Yeah, Chimera can do that. They can have some blazing fast castles. Neither VK or Sushi are clicked up. This is just, I think he's just pestering him. I don't think this is a sincere push right now. This is just forcing him to spend resources on buildings. You know, the human player is a little bit vulnerable while they're booming, but Bleh is holding back the barbarians at the gate, I guess. But being forced to spend resources. But making buildings he would make anyway. So yeah, he's making a stable. Stables are cheap. They're 100 wood. Somehow I thought they were 75 wood, but I was thinking of the Saracens 75 wood market. Alright, and Comrade is Castle Age. We do not see the click up yet from Sushi. Sushi's on 27 villagers, VK on 31. Comrade on 25. Yeah, so that's a 23 plus 2 fast castle. Although with Chimera, I think you can just click up immediately, right? You don't need anything. As long as you have the resources, you just click up. You don't need the 2 villagers while you build your buildings. So, Bleh is booming. He's at 43 villagers. And yeah, we should have a second layer of buildings here. He's just going to wall up and boom. Now, humans don't get stone wall, so you have to use buildings. I think there's a gap here between these houses. But VK doesn't necessarily know that. Just a scout here, it looks like. Just watching what Comrade might be up to. I'm wondering if he's going to just cut straight through. We don't see a castle or anything. Oh, there's a castle. We may see some hijinks here. You could actually see a cut straight through even. I've had that happen to me on ranked before. I still won the game, but I thought it was an interesting... It caught me by surprise. These things are weak to mango, so if I were Sushi... I'm not in Castle Age yet if I'm Sushi, but he's in Castle Age now. Build a siege workshop. Be ready for that. Oh, we're gonna go castle. Okay, castle's fine. Blah is clicked up now. Should be up by... Yeah, I mean, that's solid. This is what I haven't figured out with humans. I have done feudal booming, but it's suboptimal. I'm not clicked up by the 20-minute mark, and that's... If you're doing it right, you should be up by 20 minutes, is my understanding. And I think you will be here. VK is now into his steps. Oh, I should know that. He loves the step lancers, so... I was just playing this map with him 5 minutes before I came here to do this. So yeah, I should have seen the step lancers coming. Second TC. On stone, I guess. And no... Oh, yeah, what did I say? I'm a prophet. You know, I was thinking about the strategy at the beginning of the game, but I kind of didn't want to mention it. But then when it kind of became obvious to me that this is what was going to happen, I decided to mention it. I was hoping to keep this one in my back pocket as a strat for one of my last 2 games, but we have to play the CCP, so they know about this, I know about this. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that you can do this. It's, you know, but... So yeah, Sushi's gonna have a bad day. The thing is, you can usually hear the boom, boom, boom of cutting. VK is controlling the map. Blah is trapped. So he's going to be leaning on Comrade to do some pushing. I hope we have a siege workshop. We do not. So yeah, going up against Khmer, if you're expecting these hijinks, go siege. Mangonel takes these things down. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Sushi. Yep. Obviously, he's hearing the activity and is reacting. Honestly, though, Comrade's kind of wasting time here. He's cutting a very large path. You just need to cut a single... You can just shift Q. You can just cut a single line of trees. Maybe 2 trees wide. But yeah, see, the surprise is already gone. You're taking too long to cut through. Oh, but look at this. Very nice. We're hitting the house. We're not hitting the gate right now. Yeah, retask them. Yeah, breakthrough over here. All right, we're palisading. Why don't we just stonewall it? I mean, the reality is you can always just cut around this, though. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Mangonel here. VK is in on Blah. And are we going to see a repeat of the Black Forest game? All right, very nice. Getting it repaired. You're going to need more, though. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Mangoes. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hit them. We need to get some solid hits on these things. There, yeah. There we go. They're going down. Yep. Good job repairing. You're gonna need to keep making mangonels though. Two mangonels against this mass. I mean, you could technically make it happen. Okay, so conks are in. Snipe some of Com's villagers. I don't know. I think I'm liking Sushi's position better right now. He's actually in and hitting eco. Granted, you know, Com did take out a few villagers here. I don't know. They're kind of both doing a base trade, sort of. Not really. Not quite. No, they're not quite at the base trade phase. All right. The push here didn't go. Yeah, I mean, everything... The eco is mostly just protected by TCs. Blaz now putting down a 3rd TC. VK is going to need to kill Black quickly if they have any hope. Otherwise, it's just going to be a death ball. And CA now coming to rescue Comrade. So he cleared VK and is now coming to clear Sushi. So actually, now Sushi might be in some trouble if he's going to get 2v1'd. We've got pikes, but pikes are not really what you want. Pikes do obviously a lot of damage to cavalry archers, but usually the player's going to micro them back. Look at this go down. Yeah, and that he'll get in this way. You got a wall. No, and he's in. He's in. Yeah. Not a good day to be Sashiro. Panic Castle. Yeah. Garrison. Probably lose a lot of these CA. Nobilistics. Yeah. Knights to snipe mangonels, I presume. And this is not looking good for Sushi. Yeah. Conks are not really what you want. VK is hoping to just put pressure on... That's a lot of cavalry archers. Yeah. Sushi's gonna be dead if VK can't help him. We have a castle drop. I don't know that you have enough army here to defend this castle drop, though. That is a lot of cavalry archers. This might already be a GG. We have a rush tower. Yeah, this castle's not going to go up. Nope. Yeah, that's a doubt. Comrade is onto another TC here, starting to try to boom. If Blood doesn't pay attention, I think these are on stand ground. They're all gonna just get killed. Do they get outranged? It's range here is 6, range here is 4+2, so they're the same range. Yeah, I don't know who wins this. Well, clearly, Sushi's gonna win this because Blood... I don't know what Blood's doing here. Maybe just a distraction? Buying time? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, yeah, but now VK's got problems. Because Blood is in on VK's base. Okay, yeah. Don't give Blood Cumans, guys. It's gonna be pick number 1, I tell you what. In fact, let's take a look at the draft. Was it pick number 1? It was not. It was one of the first 2 picks, though. Huh. He's deadly with this. Yeah, there's a castle here. You're not going to do any damage. Oh, boy. Things are looking rough. Bleh has doubled his score relative to everyone else. In fact... That cumin boom. Don't let Bleh boom. Got a panic castle. And if these goes around with Sushi, then it's going to be a 2v1. Alright. Bleh is clicked to imp. VK almost could go imp. Sushi's nowhere close. Comrade's nowhere close. But he's gonna have to rush up to imp in order to keep this castle standing. Oh, no. Nope, you're gonna lose your villagers. Oh, they're distracted. That castle's shooting at something else. Oh, and now we have the cavalry archers swooping in from the other side. I think they call it here. Yeah. This is GG. It was already, but this just seals it. And Bled's about to be imp, and then he'll just treb this castle. It's just a cleanup now, and Comrade's gonna march in on Sushi, and that'll be that. I don't think he has anything to deny this push. Let's see, we've got conks, which are not going to deal with the rams. Bringing all our villagers forward, but yeah, this castle's probably going to go down. Except they're kind of traffic jam. If we look at villager count, VK's on 32, Sushi's on 31, 110, and 60. Yeah. That is a huge eco lead. 110 villager lead. You don't come back from that. I'm surprised that Com is not pushing harder. Yeah, it's done. Alright, good games. Yep. And we're on to the next one. Game 3 will be on Hyper Random Nomad, and it will decide this match. Let me update the score. So the first game went to Low Eco High Tempo. Second game went to CCP. Yeah, we got this sandy looking terrain down the middle. We have some mud puddles here, mud puddle here. Sushi dropped immediately on a wood line. Got a couple camels to eat. And everyone else is still just wandering around. In terms of civs, we've got Blah as the Malay, Comrade as the Ethiopians. Am I right with this? Were those in the... Yeah, Ethiopians, Malay. We've got Lithuanians and we've got Japanese. And Blah is dropping on a wood line. Sushi already sees. Yeah. I didn't see what they signaled. But clearly you're going to see the outline, the box outline there. VK and Blah are very close together. Oh, and we have a camel scout. Do they all have camel scouts? Looks like they all started with camel scouts. Just this unexplored mode helps me keep track of where everything is. Comrade is down here. Putting a TC down. So he's relatively far away from his teammate. It looks like we're going to have two 1v1s, is what I'm guessing. We got a signal of a couple of houses. I don't know what that was all about. All right. I'll be very interested to see what sort of hijinks there are. All right, VK's cute as villagers. Eating herdables. Camels. I believe the camels are a better food option. So Sushi lucked in to those. Oof. Where? Oh, Comrade's wandering around the map with his villager. I would let your... Oh, he didn't notice he has a camel scout here. I mean, that's important to know you got your camel scout. So he has not been scouting. He could be picking up a bunch of herdables. And as a consequence... Oh, are we going to see him walk underneath? Are we going to see this villager go down to Sushi? Oh, all his villagers aren't at the TC. Comrade gets a stay of execution for his villager. Oh. 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 Come on, run. Run with the turkeys. Oh, Comrade steals some turkeys. They are our turkeys now. In communist Russia. Anyway. Okay. So Sushi has a huge head start, I think probably because of the type of food. Yeah, it's just the food is coming in way faster off those camels. So that's a great start for Sushi. I don't know why we're chopping a bunch of wood. Why would we be doing that? We don't... Why are we stockpiling wood? We need food. What are we doing? What am I missing? Oh. This isn't Nomad. There's no water. You can't fish boom. No. This is a misplay. What are we doing? Yep. Yep. Let's eat the turkey. I would send some of these guys down to the berry bushes. Do we know about these berry bushes? Let's do that. No, we don't know about the berry bushes. Okay. Yeah, VK eating a bunch of food here. Found berries. Yeah, gonna put a mill on them. Blah is chasing zebra around the Serengeti. Eating his herdables. How are they doing for exploration? Blah is ahead in terms of exploration, followed by Sushi and then VK. I guess, has Comrade discovered that he has a camel yet? He has not. Well, who needs to explore? Oh, look at this. Maybe we're gonna fish boom. I guess that's viable. New fish traps. Why not? Sushi has spotted some gold, some wood, stone, and some more gold. What is the vision? What is their vision on these important resources? That's going to be important because there's none under the TC there. VK has a gold right here, which Blah might also go for. Blah sees that gold too. He also sees a gold down here and a gold over here. So there's a few golds he could go for. Why is this mill so far away from the berries? That's less than ideal positioning there, Blah. Mr. 1257 Elo. I think maybe this was put on the zebra and he didn't know these berries were even here and his villagers just went to work. Comrade is... That's his nearest gold. Halfway to Sushi. Oh no, never mind. He's got a gold in the back here and a stone. So those are secure. Honestly, Comrade, aside from the fact that he didn't have a lot of food and he doesn't know about his... Oh, never mind. We found our camel. He's got a sweet setup here. He's got some gold down here as well. He can fish boom on this lake. Yeah, there's our first fishing ship. Yeah, I think it's a pretty sweet setup. I think we're going to see a lot of aggression up here between Blah and VK. I don't know if we're going to see feudal aggression, but if either of them get on stone, we could see a bunch of towering. Do we see stone anywhere nearby? Oh, there's a stone way out there. All right, let's switch over to VK. VK also sees this stone. Oh, he's got stone up here too. And he could also fish boom if he wanted to. I don't think we're going to necessarily see it out of anyone except for Comrade. Oh, this is not the greatest arrangement. I mean, I like that Sushi put down his TC first and it's up on a hill. I don't know why we're collecting so much wood though. Sushi's got 500 wood that isn't being spent. So that's not ideal. We could be collecting food instead and going up. So Blah and VK are now feudal. And so Malay, barracks, market. Are we positioned for a fast castle? 500 food, 50 gold? Not really. Blacksmith. So those are our two buildings for Castle Age. VK's got a market, and he sold his stone. Sorry, not VK. That's Blah who sold his stone. And now is he going to idle his TC for the food? He might. Sold 200 more stone. No, sorry. VK also sold stone. And he bought some food. And he's... Oh, Blaise clicked up. Blaise clicked to castle. And Sushi's about to hit feudal now. VK sold some wood. Is he there yet? He's got the resources. So VK should be able to click up now. He's got a couple of villagers in queue. But he could be clicking up any time now. Comrade's still Dark Age. But he is... No, he hasn't even clicked up yet. Interesting. Well, let's talk strategy. Sushi, maybe... are we going to see man-at-arms? Are we going to see samurai? Maybe cavalry archer on this map? It's pretty wide and open. Sushi's like, Blet is here and he is taking all my res. Comrade has a very nice little sim city down here. Let's take a look at resources collected, actually. They're all not too far apart. The two stronger players are ahead. Two weaker players are close together. So far, very even. A stable for Malay. Okay. VK is halfway up to castle now. They both sold their stone, so we're not going to see any castles anytime soon. These are very tight walls right here. Guess you don't really have a lot of room. Bly has outposted here. Sees everything VK is up to. Battle elephant. Okay. I forgot about battle elephants. Yes, that makes sense. Bunch of battle elephants into VK's town could be devastating. Comrade is feudal age. And Sushi, let's see. Got a barracks, that's probably man-at-arms. I don't see production buildings. I see a market here from Comrade. What else? We got a single fishing ship and a single fishing trap. That's a high wood investment for one fish trap. And the battle elephants are into the eco. I believe it's Malay battle elephants are the weakest. They have the lowest HP. But are they the fastest? Something like that. Yeah. We're in on VK's villagers here. What is the answer to this? Do we have a barracks? This might be a short one. VK is on lots of stone. Could he drop a castle? And we're running. Yeah. Okay, Bly was trying to track that, but he's turned around, gone back. Alright, well, that's rough for VK. Who should have enough stone pretty soon for... Oh, what did he do with all the stone? Oh, he's dropping a castle. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, but this might be denied. Oh no. This might be a short game. Oh man, this is rough. They may call a game here. This might be a win for CCP. Yeah, maybe we can ungarrison here and... Oh no. Oh, yeah. There we go. 55. Yes. Oh, what happened? Comrade's at a internet cafe. Okay. Oh, that castle got deleted. Oh, that hurts. I don't know, guys. Okay, Sushi is going man-at-arms now. Hitting, Blez Eco. Comrade's got watchtowers all over Sushi. And no TC for VK. You're making some trades to put down another TC, it looks like. And we're going to put one right here. As good a place as any. Right in the corner. Yeah. Man. That's tough. Look at that's flashing on the backs of the elephants. Okay, we're 75 vills to 50. I hear fighting. Get out of my town, says Sushi. These obnoxious outposts. Archery ranges, yeah, so Ethiopian crossbows, I guess is what we'll see, which will effectively counter Japanese infantry. So what Sushi is going to need to do is pivot to cavalry archers. Why? Because Japanese get +2, there we go, +2 attack versus ranged soldiers. So are we going to tech into that? I don't see any fletching here for Sushi, so maybe we aren't going to see that. All right, Blaz now going into a boom, putting down a second TC. Clearing what's left of VK's base. Yeah, that sucks. It's a good mass of elephants, and now they're coming down to Sushi. Might be time to go pikes. Monks. It's a lot of elephants to deal with. But a couple monks could dissuade. Oh yeah, pikes here from Sushi. Very good. A monastery. There we go. There we go. It's good to know that all approximately 1,000 ELO players think alike. Third TC from Comrade. But yeah, VK is in a bad way here. 25 villagers, 35 Sushi, 42 and 45. Yeah, I don't know, CCP, they like their eco. It's just too bad it's centrally planned, but they do have a lot of eco. Yeah, get those pikes in there. What are we doing? We're walking our pikes away from the action. I guess you don't want to trickle your army, but that monk's going to be insta-dead. Okay, kept it garrisoned. Good. Pop it out now. Make a conversion. Or not. Oh, what are we doing? Run! No, run! Oh, no. Yeah, guys. This game's probably over already. Yeah, Sushi's just playing defensively now when he should be pushing Comrade or pushing Blah. He was pushing, but now he's on the back foot. His teammate is dead. I mean, no offense, VK, but this is not looking good over here. So there's a T90 video, The Legend of Corner Boy. VK's The Legend of Corner Boy now. Yep. I don't know. What do we say? We're buying stone. I guess Sushi might be looking at... What, another tower? You can't buy a castle. Maybe a second TC. Oh, we got a bunch of monks. But they're too close. They're gonna all die. Yeah. Yeah, just some misplays on Sushi's part here. Has not managed his units very well. Because this could have been a bunch of dead elephants. He's got the pikes for it. It just... Oh, did he put him inside his TC? Yeah, I've done that before. The panic. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Now he's spending a bunch of gold on on monks, and comrade's just gonna walk in here and finish the job. Got 15 crossbows. Oh, and we're just picking up double bit axe now. That's too bad. Yeah, and now we're gonna raid the eco from this side, and maybe they're gonna wait, and VK's gonna try a castle drop, and then when that castle drop doesn't end the game, I think they may just call it here, because Sushi's in a bad way now, getting 2v1'd. I think this is probably another castle drop. Yeah, there's a castle drop. That's not a get out of my game, that's a get off my hill. Alright, and we got VK castle dropping, blah. It's not gonna do a whole lot. He's already got such an eco lead. He's just gonna just transport his eco over. I mean, you're denying some farms, no crucial resources. Yeah, it's fine. You got to do something, right? But it's just not enough. Not enough to end the game here. We are doing a siege push. Blah is walling. And we got a castle drop on Sushi's hill base. And this is basically come to a standstill here. His TC can't really produce because it's surrounded by comrade. He has run. He's running his villagers out west, where he's going to maybe put a TC here. But yeah, got some lateys from VK. Another TC for Blah in a new location out of range of VK. Got a monk siege push going on here. Oh, and here come the elephants. Oh, that was close. All right, what did I say? Perfect spot for a TC. Just sucks to be building your single useful TC at this point in the game. I mean, Calm is on 1, 2, 3, 4 TCs. Has not been touched at home. And he's just booming. He's just 74 bills, 69 bills versus 21 and 48. So this is just a mop-up job at this point. Well played, CCP. If I'm being honest, this game really could have gone either way. I mean, CCP could have taken Black Forest earlier. And this was actually VK's pick, this Hyper-Random Nomad. Let me see, am I correct in that? Yeah. Yeah, so they're losing on their home map here. So yeah, this could have been a sweep by CCP if they had won game 1. You know, the map generation might have been different, but the reality is, like, a few factors just been slightly different. This game could have gone the other way. I could have seen it. It has snowballed very rapidly from here. But, you know, what can I say? You look at these ELOs, and it looks like Comrade and the Sushi are similar. I don't know that they are very active on the 1v1 ladder, but I do know that Comrade, even if this ELO is accurate for open maps, it's not accurate if he can boom. If he's given the opportunity to boom, you're looking at something else entirely. He booms better than I do. So, which isn't saying much, to be honest. We got Karambit spam. Trebs. Yeah, man. This is a mop-up job at this point. I'm going to speed a little bit because I think we're just watching mop-up. Oh, are we going to get some conversions here? We are not. No block printing in the Castle Age. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel like that was a couple very short games. That was 40 minutes. I think the last one was also short. The first game was probably the longest. So, anyway, Well played. Let's take a look at standings. I feel like still, I think both these teams are in a great position to contend for the finals. Let me just get out of the game and we'll take a look at that for a second. So, our victors for tonight are CCP. And now let's take a look at standings for a second. Right there. All right. So we can look at standings. I'm sorry that there's a scroll bar here. I wish I could scale this so you could see the whole list. But that's Shoveler's team right down there. And they are, you know what? It's not even showing everything. That's frustrating. I might have to tweak how this is viewed so that we can see everything. But they are currently 1 for 5 is what that says, even though it's hard to see. We got Winter Zeus. We just played them last night, was it? And they lost another game, so they are 5 losses to 1 win. We are 5 losses to 2 wins. So they still got 3 more games. We got 2 more games to play. I believe they still have 4 more games to play. I believe that's... No, that they played 6 games, so they got 3 more to play as well. So 3 more games from these 2 teams. Tarapolos is about where we are. Actually, they got 1 less loss. They've got 2 wins to 4 losses. We got Lowdown Legends, who are done their series. They are at 4 wins, 5 losses. They also have 12 points, so you get a point for a game win. So they picked up a few other games, and we were speculating the other night with Saber as to whether we have a shot. My team has a shot at all. So if we were to sweep against CCP, if we were to sweep against Tarapolos, that would give us 4 more points. It would give us the same number of wins as Lowdown Legends, so it would be 4 to 5. But we would get 4 more points on top of our 6. That's 10. So we're solidly out of the running for the finals. I think Winter Zeus is in the same position. They would, they've got 3 more games. They would be at 10 points as well if they went undefeated from this point forward. Shoveler seems basically out as well. They there's no way that they're gonna. So we're all done. We're just playing for the love of the game at this point. Tarapolos, let me think. They're at 5 points right now. They still have 3 more games to play, right? That's 5, 6. So they got 3 more games to play, 11 points. So actually, we're all out. We already have our finalists. So this is interesting. I'm sitting here. I was just going to show standings, but I think we're actually done league stage. I think it'd still be fun to finish playing, but honestly, we have our 6 finalists. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die is at 9 points here. I'm not paying attention. So there are 4 wins. If they were to win no more, they could drop out. They could drop out of the top 6. So yeah, I'm being a little bit too harsh on the lower teams. So we will see how this washes out. But I'm gonna die. Still has to play. But they are only playing against. They still have to play. I don't remember. Oh, they have to play Shoveler's team. So, So I guess one of us could move up into 6th place, and Lowdown Legends would move up to 5th. We've got the Tortoise and the Hare. Like, if they were to lose every other set they have, I guess they would also drop out. I don't think that's likely. And the problem is, there are teams here that they're at 8 points right now. CCP's at 8 points right now. Based on their win record, they're likely to pick up a lot more wins as well. So, I think, and Piment and Haria have just been on a tear. Haria just has gotten a lot better recently, so I don't anticipate they're going to lose many more games. They've got what? This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they got 2 more games to play. And then Low Eco High Tempo is currently in number 1 place here in standings. Excuse me, because they've got 6 wins. I don't know if they will stay in first place. I think it's likely they will not. Piment may move into first place. I'm very interested to see some of these heavyweights go against each other. So anyway, those are the standings. And thanks for joining me for this cast. Sorry it was so late. I will cut it together in DaVinci Resolve and hopefully get it posted soon. Anyway, I will catch you next time.